uendelee salama. Many greetings, great people. Hope you are doing fine wherever you are watching from. My name is John Bosco. This is Joint and Screen Life Trees. I'm glad that we are once more coming over here to update you on what is taking place around us. I'm standing at one of the dams that are serving one of our tree nurseries. This dam here is usually so full. It is called Silanga Dam, as you can see it. Usually it is so big, but now the puzzle is that we've come too close to areas that we never imagined we could get over, owing to the scorching sun. That it is a continued drought that has seen many streams dry up and has also seen households lacking water, to a point that you can see that people are trying to get water from here, from ferrying using donkeys, motorcycles, bicycles, and every other possible means, because it is the only source of water that is now left, but is also shrinking, is getting little and little. Now trying to check around here. But this whole area, as you can see, has always been, this is usually occupied by water. It looks like a road, but this is right the middle of the dam. You can't easily get here. But now you can see that where Pam is standing over there, she's right in the heart of the dam. You can't easily get over here when the dam is at its normal levels, but right now it has gone down to a point that it usually has an outlet that serves our tree nursery, but now that outlet is no longer taking water to that direction. That outlet is usually treated as a river because it helps the community quite a lot, but now that river is no longer there, and it is the first time this is happening after several years. Just before I get into telling you a lot more.
Hello, good people. Welcome to our YouTube channel. It's Pamela here of Joint and Screen Life Trees. It's been long.
Quite long.
I can admit that it's been long.
Yeah.
But it's just because of the ups and downs that we've been having. A lot of operations at the nursery. You know, when it's hot, we work a lot at the nursery. And it's during that time that we don't experience any sales. I think that's the main reason that we've been so much committed, not even doing videos, but we are here.
Yeah, we are doing quite fine, Pam. Again, another thing is that when the rains come, customers will need tree seedlings. If we don't prepare them right now,
we'll have nothing to give to our customers.
Yeah, we'll have nothing to supply.
Yeah, so it means we really have to work so much hard during this dry season, so that when the rains come, it gets us with something that we can give to our clients as well.
Exactly.
Yes, something has just caught my eyes. I was looking at the way this thing was
the way they are loading the donkey.
The way they are loading the donkey. It has refused to lie down, so it has forced her to take to put the jerry cans up, and then she fills them when the donkey is on top. When they're on top of the donkey. Not the donkey on top of the jerry can, the jerry cans on top of the donkey.
and you know, most of our subscribers feel that when a donkey is doing such a task, then it is being abused. They feel so. But back here, this is normal. This is the way we transport things. The donkey plays critical role in seeing that such load gets home. Yeah, and it is an asset. It is a family asset, a very valuable asset.
Exactly.
Yeah, that everyone needs around to help them transport water. And there it goes. Yeah.
I'm just wondering how it knows that it should be moving now, because all along it's been standing here waiting to be loaded, and then all of a sudden it has also started going. So I'm wondering how clever it is, knowing that it's now time for me to start moving.
I think they have a way of communicating. The owner has a language they speak with the donkey.
Maybe.
Yeah, because how would it have known that? Because I didn't hear it getting instructed in any way.
Sure.
Yeah, after the loading, it just started walking. This is quite interesting.
Yeah, so we are here and this water is just too dirty. It has gone. Just a
Yeah.
lot of mud.
So full of mud, quite muddy. The Department of Fisheries brought fingerlings in here, and since then there is so much fish in here. I think the guys who normally do fishing here haven't arrived. If they were around, we would have seen how they go about fishing, and I believe we will try to get that video of them fishing.
Yeah.
So that
I'm not sure. Maybe they're still relaxing somewhere because they've been here. They're always here in the morning hours.
yeah.
I think they're resting somewhere and then they'll come back in the evening again to do fishing.
Yeah, so we hope to see some fish at that time.
Yeah.
But we are standing right in the middle
In
of
the
the
middle,
dam.
this is the middle of this dam. And you know, throughout my life doing tree nursery, just using this outlet, I've
Yeah.
never seen this.
It has never dried to this
It
level.
has never dried to this level because this outlet of this dam has been serving our nursery that side.
Yeah.
But today it's dry. I've never experienced such a thing. You know, it has been 3 months
Yeah.
without rains around here.
And it's almost a similar thing with the River Migori, except River Migori is still flowing,
It's
but
flowing,
it
but
is
River
down.
Migori you can also transfer. You can move from one corner.
Yeah,
from one
you can
side.
easily cross the
Yeah,
river.
exactly.
Yeah, you can comfortably cross the river. A river that normally rages and sweeps away just so many people. People have perished in that river, but right now you can cross it from any point. Yeah, so this is Silanga Dam, and a section of it is totally dry. I don't know if we can see it from here or we might have to move closer. But now sections of it are this dry. I'm showing you this area that is right in the middle. You know, this dam normally overflows to a point that it gets to a point sweeping. We have to take real precaution because it can easily sweep our tree seedlings. The nursery is to that direction over there, and I'll be taking you. I'll be showing you. Birds normally this has been a healthy area for our ecosystem because just besides the aquatic life here, we have got birds that normally roam around this area. These birds feed on fish, and they also have got in these grasses, in these tall grasses, they have got their nests where they lay eggs and reproduce here. Among them are pelicans, and I don't know which ones. You know, I know some of them in their names in other languages.
Maybe pelicans, I don't know their names.
Yeah, I saw some pelicans. And there is also another white one.
I don't know whether you can zoom.
Yeah, I can. Let me try to zoom it. Not quite clear, but there is a bird over there. It is the only bird left. Sometimes there are just so many. I don't know where they've gone right now. I think.
Always here in the evenings and sometimes in the morning hours.
Yeah.
Maybe they also fly to go and look for some other kinds of food. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe they visit other areas. You know, every living thing keeps moving. In my language, we say "Gimangema kitene." Every living thing has got errands to run. Yeah, so this looks like a road. This is not a road. This is an area that just got opened up so that people can access water, which normally it fills up to this area. Actually, this dam fills up to a point that it gets closer to this sugarcane farm, to a point that we do not have any paths around. But now it is all dry.
Well, it's always full up to this place. Because if I remember when it rains,
Yeah.
this part is not there.
Yeah, it normally fills up to.
So people always move.
I can see a footpath.
Yeah, that's the footpath. So the whole of this place is always water up down there. And
Yeah.
this place has also been eaten by this grass. I don't know which kind of grass this one is.
I don't know. It just invaded this place, and yeah, all of a sudden it is just so much of it. And guys have tried to light it up, to burn up the grass as a means of. I think the best approach would have been excavation.
Excavation.
Yeah, but now excavation is tricky because you know the way the government operates. It may not be easy to get it excavated any soon, but I wish that is what they would have done, so that all this mud is removed to allow water to occupy this whole area. All the mud is dried up. The grass looks very fresh.
And yeah, this grass is not consumed
By livestock.
by livestock.
Yeah, someone was hinting that when the livestock eat this grass, they are affected health-wise. I don't know what it contains that affects the livestock. But it is all dry and cracked. This is middle of the dam. So we do not have water at the tree nursery. We have to fetch it all the way from here using a generator, and we have to improvise several pipes to help us get it over there. It is terrible because it is not something we anticipated. This has been the toughest season in our journey of tree seedling production. It has been the toughest.
The toughest.
Yeah.
Whatever we've experienced this year, this season,
it is a lesson.
You can really run away from this business.
Yeah.
If you're not strong enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is one thing that not many people can stand.
Yeah. And it's a lesson. I think we'll have to put up some measures. Serious measures to curb this kind of experience that we've had this season.
Yeah, first of all is that you know, we always thought that one generator can run all the tree nurseries, only to realize it so late that a single generator can only serve one tree nursery. But imagine 4 tree nurseries, large tree nurseries, all dependent on one generator to pump water. I think that was quite risky, and we used to have 2. Even after one broke down, we were comfortable that the remaining one could serve. So I think finally we had to buy a solar generator. We had to procure one in the middle of this crisis, and after procuring it, yes, at least it is helping one of the tree nurseries, but there's still serious crisis. Yeah, the mud is deep, and I think going forward, we need to really have lots of contingency measures so that we never find ourselves in such a state ever again. One is to ensure that we have several water pumps. Each tree nursery needs its own pump, and then we also need backup. Yeah, and several water tanks, and we need backup pumps so that we have a firewall. We seal off any possibility that we can ever find ourselves in such a critical state. Today, for once, it is cloudy. Usually this sky is very blue, clearly blue, but for once, the fishermen are coming. Yeah, so this area here is usually quite beautiful, very, very beautiful. But now, with the cracked mud, absence of birds, the beauty is all gone. Yes, it still looks nice. The waves hitting the water looks nice. Salama.
basi.
Welcome to the state of our tree nursery, how it is. All these you see here are avocado tree seedlings. We had grafted some in some of our other tree nurseries, but the ones here are already good to be grafted. But right now it is a delicate affair because the weather is not quite friendly. It is scorching hot. The sun might reduce our efforts to null if we do grafting right now. So we are not gonna graft them any soon until such a time that we will witness the rains. All these are avocado tree seedlings, as you can see them. We also have got other fruit tree seedlings, but we've suspended almost everything and we are only concentrating on watering. Now, one funny thing is that you see like this one here, if you see it bent that way, is an indication that it is already dehydrated. It has run out of water. And if we delay any further, we might be at the verge of losing the tree seedlings. But tomorrow we'll be running the generator from the dam, the Silanga Dam over there. We'll have to pump water all the way to see that it comes this way. Normally, this dam has got an outlet, but now the water level has gone down below the outlet, so we cannot get the water. We have to fetch it all the way from there. If you looked in the clip that just played, that was John, one of our casuals. He had gone to fetch water using a wheelbarrow, um, to see that he brings some water to attend to the most critical areas in the tree nursery. The same thing applies all over here. You see, seedlings are seriously affected. Burnt leaves owing to uh, water shortage. As you can see, even these ones, the leaves are burnt. And the seedlings are many, but and all of them need water, so we have to make efforts to see that all the seedlings get adequate water. Again, we have seedlings that are ready for root pruning, but that too is a delicate affair right now. We cannot root prune. This tree here is called Caliandra. Caliandra is animal fodder. It is also an agroforestry tree, but to this point they have grown to a point that the roots have penetrated the ground, so we need to prune the roots, but that is a delicate affair that we cannot engage in right now. We might lose them massively, so we have to wait till it rains. Empty potting bags, some cleaning exercise ongoing over there to keep the nursery clean. Some of the leaves that were littered around have been gathered and they will be placed somewhere so that they decompose into some manure. Tree seedlings, finger palm trees, crotons. And as we move around here, we've got red palm, Um, we've got lots and lots of tree seedlings. Lots and lots of tree seedlings all over. Um, you see, what you see here are also tree seedlings that we planted here, but we are keen not to touch them right now because we might affect them, but they are germinating. And there are different species of tree seedlings that are germinating here. Cycad, just shooting. Uh, some have died because we didn't have adequate water. We've got a sowing bed. This is all Grevillea robusta. We cannot do any pricking right now. Even this here, this is Macamia lutea. It has germinated just very well, but we cannot get them into the potting bags. All that is a delicate affair right now, owing to the scorching sun. It is the state of things here. As you check, guys, we had King Alexander palm trees potted into small potting bags. They would be transferred into larger potting bags when they finally grow. But that too is a delicate affair right now. And you see them burning up, and we need to ensure they are adequately watered. So for now, we are not doing any other work. The only work that is left is watering. Watering of sowing beds. You see here, this is called African tulip. African tulip, Spathodea campanulata. Uh, then we have got some few eucalyptus here. We also have more eucalyptus tree seedlings. And as you check around, Prunus africana, I can't exhaust all the seedlings that we have at the tree nursery. We've got some large trees here. This tree here is a syzygium tree. Syzygium tree is a fruit tree. It produces, some people call them jumbles, this fruit here. How do we call this in your language? This just fell. I think a bird was eating it. A bird was eating this. Then it fell. I think it fell to the ground. In the comment section, you might tell me what exactly you call it in your language or in your country, in your society. Yes, more of Macamia lutea, yes, in the sowing bed. And we have got, this is Prunus africana. We have this tree here is an indigenous, African indigenous tree that is medicinal. Is called Fagara macrophylla. Then all these, as you can see them, I don't know if you know this tree. It is actually a tree. Oh, a frog is croaking inside. Yeah, frogs too are looking for, I think that must be a toad or a frog. I could hear it croaking in there. Yeah, they are all seeking refuge in cold places. I believe even reptiles that reside around here, including snakes, could be looking for where they can hide. I believe right now most of them have moved closer to the dam because it is cooler there, owing to the weather that we have. So guys, I've taken you around Grevillea robusta, Croton macrostachius, more Grevillea robusta. This helps in forming a secure hedge or a live fence, as you may wish to call it. We call it K apples. Then we have acacia, Acacia polyacantha. Then we have neem tree. This is neem. All this is neem. Um, then we have made a makeshift shade for young seedlings. This here is another tree. This is Senna, Simea, and then this is Casuarina, equisetifolia, this Casuarina or whistling pine. This is its state when it is still in the sowing bed, and that over there is Senna when it is still young and in the sowing bed. Yeah, so guys, I can't exhaust it all. I could only show you that section. We are contemplating acquiring water tanks and developing a pumping system, a water pumping system that will ensure we have constant supply of water. We had thought of doing a borehole here. If we could do a borehole, it is a costly affair, so we are still thinking the best way of ensuring that we have water and never to find ourselves again in such a delicate situation. Olea africana, Terminalia brownie. Yes, lots and lots of trees. Over there, cypress. Yeah, and Pam is moving around trying to check on what might not be right so that she gets it corrected in time. Yes. Then we have this a very rare plant. Many tree nurseries do not have it.
Grains of paradise.
It's called grains of paradise. Pam is reminding me. Aframomam melegueta. Such a rare thing, but it is medicinal. It is a wild fruit, but very healthy. The grains are used for medicinal purposes, and it is also added into foods. How do we call them spices? Yes, it is used to spice up food. Yeah. This here, I don't know, not quite clear. Then finally we have Japonica. Is an ornamental tree. It also forms shade. A windbreaker grows almost in the same shape as ashok, false ashok. Then we have Baonia. Despite cutting down the tree, actually it wasn't cut down, it just fell. Despite falling off, it is already shooting new branches. I'm glad to have updated you on the ongoings here, and I look forward to updating you a lot more. Pam, I'm bidding bye to our viewers. Yeah, and how was your day?
Oh, hectic. Hectic, I tell you, hectic.
Yeah, operating the watering system from dawn to dusk.
From dawn to dusk, because we started watering at the main site, you can remember.
Yeah.
So after that, we came this way to see what the situation here is like, and
yeah.
so we'll be watering here tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow the
it's,
generator will be here.
It's watering that when we start by 8, it ends at around 6.
Yeah, we
6
start
p.m.
at
because
8.
of the distance from where that
The
water
dam
is drawn.
Yeah, to here. And then you remember that the outlet that this dam usually has passes right next to the tree seedlings, so it has been very easy work. But since the water levels went down in the dam, to this point we have to fetch it right from the dam. I tell you, it is terrible.
I think it's two things. The water level is down,
yeah,
or it's all blocked. Covered. It's blocked by mud.
Yeah, that is also a possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but we've never experienced this in our lifetime with the tree nursery. We've never experienced this.
We've
and this is the only site that we know that this site and the Sayote site. We always have no problem with water.
Absolutely.
But for this year, for this season, we've experienced a different thing altogether.
From the most unlikely place.
It's a story that we live to tell.
Yeah, but we've picked our lessons from it, and I think we'll carry the lessons along.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that this never repeats itself. if we were not well set, we would have lost all the seedlings that are in this site. Because it is quite delicate, very, very delicate.
Yes, and in fact, even our operators at this site, they are so much tired, they're emaciated because of
Yeah,
the hell of work that they have, because they have to make sure that when we don't bring the water pump here, they draw
the
water from,
yeah,
from the
from the dam.
pond,
Yeah, from the dam.
from the dam using a wheelbarrow. So they
Yeah,
have to make sure that they water the young seedlings and the
yeah.
seed beds.
How many seedlings do you estimate to be here?
Here we have 250,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
250,000 tree seedlings, and uh, it takes about 60 liters to water 1,000 seedlings.
Yeah.
So if you water 1,000 seedlings with 60 liters, and we have 250,000, now how many liters are those?
You
If you
can
are,
do that calculation.
if you fetch those
You
jerry
can do
cans,
that calculation. But I just thank God that we used the sealed pots,
yeah,
the sealed tubes. If we could have still been using the open-ended one,
it would be a
it would a
mess.
different story
Yeah,
altogether.
yeah, it would be losses, massive losses. So, guys, these are some of the reasons why you are not seeing us a lot. It is really driving us crazy, but I'm glad that it is cloudy today. The weatherman is predicting rains within this week. We are just hoping, we are just holding on to hope that it will rain. If it doesn't, we'll keep fighting, because never say die. We will die on our feet. We won't die lying down. Yeah, so to that point, I'm grateful to you who is committed so much into supporting us, viewing our videos, and always sharing them. If you haven't subscribed, we are the leading tree seedling producers in this region. This is Migori County. This is West Kenya region. This is Kenya in Africa. Subscribe and get posted about tree seedling production. We'll be updating you a lot more. We thank you and we wish you the very best.
Yeah.
We say
Bye for now.
bye bye for now. Till we meet in our next video.